Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's give it the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Now front on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're finally back after a little too long. Oops.
Yeah.
Real life stuff gets in the way.
Then it got sick afterwards.
Because of course you did. You did too much.
I'm still not sure if it was. I think it was probably both, but because I was a bit exhausted and weakened after that. But I think it was both of my nieces being at my me and my mom for the most part because they were both sick. Because my mom also got sick the exact same time as I did. So.
Alright. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway. By the way, ignore the YouTube thumbnail right now. Apparently, it still says Mortal Kombat. I know for a fact I fucking changed it. So good job there, YouTube. I ain't changing it now. I'll change it after the stream anyway.
That is fair.
That doesn't make sense. The title updated, which means yes, I did change the thumbnail, but it decided no, you didn't. Whatever. Right. Well, ignoring that anyway. It's not Mortal Kombat. We're on our next game now, which is Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm gonna unmute you and create the Discord. For fuck's sake. Put the volume in the middle. Where I put you? All the text going wrong. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to play it easy because then I don't have to do as much side stuff.
But put it on story. Even the thing says right there you should put it on story mode. That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, it's like it's that usually is so easy that I.
You mean 6 years later? That doesn't make sense.
Did you just skip the first cutscene?
Can't be because you're a kid. Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't really. Did you?
Do you wanna try that again?
Yeah, it's like
you didn't click New Game Plus. You clicked easy.
I'm going to just remove my hands from everything
and not touch a damn thing.
What the?
What? Now I gotta look this up for you just to question what the fuck's going on. Pause it. Hang on.
Yes, I know.
There's a different intro.
Yeah. This is weird.
Intro skipped. Intro cutscene gone. Let's see.
Maybe I tried a new game.
Okay. Go back to the main menu. Check the extras. Let's see. What the fuck? That's why it's missing. It's here. Apparently it shows up before you play the thing. That's supposed to...
Maybe it's like the first start thing.
Yeah, when we first put up the game. Why would they do it this way?
I don't know. Okay, thank you for finding that out.
I think there must have been an update that actually forced it to be elsewhere. There's a lot of people asking for like Alt F4 to actually skip it.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I.
Plus, she's a baby. Of course she doesn't like the cold.
Or doesn't even understand the concept. Wait, which one?
Today, I speak your name, girl.
You haven't yet? What?
Will the goddess speak it back?
How do you not have a name for... I'm assuming he's been mentally naming her, but hasn't spoken out loud yet. How do you not? You're supposed to be saying a name to a baby anyway, regardless, so it registers the name. That applies to anything. Sorry.
We are outcasts.
Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a...
So, we keep the tribe's rituals.
Yeah, this position going on.
Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess.
But
their wickedness doomed them.
Yes, also, and that's a real thing that people didn't give names to babies after like a few weeks to Natsumi should actually survive first.
Oh, no, that makes sense in that context, yeah. I will say, they have a very original concept, in theory, but I'm just wondering if the execution is what I'm picturing it to be.
Machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Not now?
Yeah, that's audio. But
So,
more
Jesus
after that.
Christ. He's just climbed a mountain. Do you know how difficult that is? And how long that
Yeah.
takes?
It took me an entire freaking game to do that. And then it told me it was the wrong mountains. God of War.
High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice. And she, well... I am a high matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth.
Damn, that's a fast sun.
Speak her name! And so her name is blessed.
You're basing whether it echoes or not.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
What have you done? I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of
know
the
my
law,
duty
one
to
of the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
That's probably, yeah. It's a transition to the main menu, yeah.
There we go. Now it makes
Yeah.
sense. Now we can start proper.
Yeah.
I think originally I'm guessing that intro was not skippable until they probably fully seen it the first time around.
Yeah.
Which I can imagine why they'd be miffed, because stuff like that, when that happens, doing this, exactly. That's literally my point. Because when you boot up the game the first time around, you probably want to configure settings before you start playing the game, but then it just does a cutscene before you even do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of cutscenes the first time, but
What's this, Metal Gear?
introductions.
You're a great the gatherer, aren't you, little Frost? Now go and see if you can find some more. Well done. That's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned.
He's a goddamn child. What's the logic?
Yeah.
I understand. I understand
culturally-
full. I understand the logic with full adults. Okay, they've done things to earn it. But when it's a child that doesn't know better, that's not fair.
It absolutely isn't. Yeah. It gets its best later in the game, but the Noah aren't really the best people when it culturally.
Hey, it puts motivation to the player to go with the protagonist.
Yeah.
Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me.
Won't or can't. There's a bit of a difference there. So you doing this mouse and keyboard?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll be hearing sacrilege somewhere.
I don't know. They have a bow and arrow as
I can get through.
main weapons, and I like to aim with my mouse.
Which is fine. I respect that.
Be a ruin of the
So it's like,
network.
God, for I understand it. The
They're the old
controller.
places.
But this feels really good. Okay, I'm already watching.
This is definitely. I can already tell and guess. This is running on a concept of a post-world,
Ross said
whatever the hell happened, where in the past it was a lot of future technology and all of us got lost, pretty much.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something forgotten. For a reason, probably, or some shit like that. I'm
Yeah,
dead
it-
curious if, you know, how much the game will actually utilize and take advantage of it, or it's just pure background material.
They actually, this is like what I'm really surprised by the game, because I was fine with just, oh, this is post-apocalyptic, you fight some robots with bow and arrow, that sounds like fun, which it is.
Yeah.
But the world building is actually really well done.
something up
Which is
ahead.
great, because the concept here, I self-figured out the concept, because I wasn't initially interested, because I thought it was some generic, oh, instead of animals, it's now robots, that type of thing. Then it took a few minutes looking at the trailers, it's like, oh, they perceive, you know, sci-fi technology as a magic, which is, yeah, they would, wouldn't they? If you don't know anything about this
Yeah.
shit, you would perceive it as magic. Well, that's a nice hairband. I'm still alive, I'll just do it again.
Yeah, it's like, okay, curiosity. You have cats still in this world?
Well, are there natural animals in this world?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's not quite AR, it's more of a projector.
Yeah.
Alright.
How does he do this?
Oh no, you asked me, this one's beyond even our own technology.
Yeah, it is the peak
Another
of human
door.
civilization was ahead of us.
Maybe this device I found can help.
I'm just... the first thing that comes to my mind seeing this... I mean, to be fair, this game's way after this. So the most recent... I'm bringing up Five Nights at Freddy's. That says a lot. The most recent FNAF game, which was the... I wouldn't say DLC, it's more of an expansion update to the game for Security Breach, which was Ruin. They had this concept of... you put on this mask that brings you into an augmented reality world, basically, where you can access extra passageways and all that, and kind of similar thing here, pretty much. But I've had this theory in the game. When the main character puts on the AR mask, it actually implants, oh for fuck's sake, nanomachines, because of course there is. Yeah, it implanted a UI HUD into the main character after putting the mask on. After they take it off, that HUD is still there. Which would explain why every time they took the mask on, they were able to technically walk through walls, because in the real world, it's just a solid wall there, but as soon as you put the mask on, it's not there. You could just walk right through it. My theory on that was basically, oh, so the second that mask was implanted, the character's vision was augmented. Anything that the person saw in the, quote, real world was altered, which explains why you're able to walk through the walls. Which makes you question, how much do the events in the game actually happen? So thanks FNAF for complicating shit when they were just doing fine not doing that.
That just feels like FNAF law because that's also twisted mess.
It so is nowadays, because that's just like, I want a straight answer, please. Is that so hard nowadays? It was excusable before because the games were so simple. You kind of needed to be a bit abstract on the story, but nowadays with, you know, this type of budget, you can have a straight answer every once in a while.
Yeah.
I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look,
Oh, this takes place in the Dead Space universe.
Right.
The main character is named Isaac.
Oh. Yeah.
Show me.
This must be before the Unitologists found all those fucking towers.
Behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
The ball switch. Like,
Please restrain yourself. Game
Yeah,
well long
I'm
enough
going
as is.
yeah.
Why did they die here?
Like, this is a proper open world game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And like, there's good stuff in there, but it's a lot of random audio document points, so.
If
yeah,
it's stuff that will, you know, upgrade your utilities and such, go ahead, but, you know, restrain yourself when needed.
Yeah, and I
Tell me.
think I'm just going to focus on the main. But
I-
because the plain plot explains well enough what happens.
Yeah, I had an excuse for Kingdom Hearts, at least doing the, quote, essential shit. At least prepping myself for future shit. But this kind of game doesn't, I don't know, I'm assuming doesn't do that, you know, completion rewards. Right?
There are some rewards for certain things.
Not
like,
major story
really-
stuff, right?
What is that? on your face?
Nothing.
There's some side stuff that I'm going to explore because that's actually
yeah,
well
yeah.
written and nice. But yeah.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Fine, I'll take it off when you're at least suspecting it.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Also, I could tell you being a forager isn't doing well for you, so...
I mean, it was doing well forging, it's just that people are assholes. Sometimes.
Yeah, socially ain't working.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
That gets into a new computer.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I wonder how many notes were shared here, because God of War has a similar sequence, don't they?
Oh yeah.
There. Take this medicine.
They were around the same time, weren't they?
Yeah, I feel like as well.
Oh, there's the bag of ashes.
It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
Yes,
Eat
yeah,
the
he
berries.
just does.
Ah, okay.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life.
Sensi bean.
Medicinal berries,
Yep.
flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley
Oh,
is
I love
just
when
a
the
part
NPC
of
character is
the
slower than your walking speed.
Right.
The Nora tribe.
Oh, you can't do that, can you? You're on keyboard. There's no such thing as walking speed on
Yeah,
keyboard.
just walking a bit.
Well, usually there would be a button dedicated if you just hold down something like maybe Alt or something like that.
Further down
No,
river,
okay.
you'll find a herd of machines.
It's usually Alt Control, maybe C occasionally. It's one of those buttons.
I think my crouch speed is the same.
No, they're.
Will be beside you.
Look, she's doing her best, damn it.
Yeah. See, he passes the crouch.
A machine's coming.
Wait, now is his crawl speed slower than your? Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There. Now
Must
stay
be getting
close.
old.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you.
I might be tricking myself, but okay.
Stay still.
On the first and only time I went to a convention, I remember if this was Insomnia number 61, 62, something like that.
And follow me across
Or was it the
fields
50s?
by tall grass.
Either way, it was one of those numbers. Either way, I remember there being a display. Insomnia, Insomnia was a convention for just like a lot of gaming advertisements. It was pure advertisements, just like, oh, this ain't community based. I thought it was. Damn. Anyway, I saw it well, it was an advertisement, but also some of these places would have like statues, whatever, to represent the games, stuff like that, like a character or a creature. This one was a creature. It was like a robotic dog-looking thing. I thought it was from this game, but I had a glance at the creatures in this game, which love that they just called these things just machines, just straight up. That's the label. It's like, yeah, okay, lazy.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I had a general look at all the machines. I didn't see what I thought came from this game. I thought it was, but I was dead wrong apparently, because none of them match up.
And this is Gorilla, not Insomnia, so I think that
No,
there's
you're thinking of Somniac. Insomnia is the name of the convention.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I'm sure there isn't a confusion there at all.
And yeah, you gotta get your staff mechanics out of as well.
I want to do that.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why
Parkour!
should they?
Parkour!
He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you? Ignore
That
him.
shows up again.
We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now.
Well,
let's
maybe
find that
he's not an idiot.
Follow.
Damn, not able to walk speeds. If only I had an
Yeah.
analog stick.
Yeah. Not having my controller that will miss step up.
These are
Or,
called
or hear me out, a trackball.
Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth.
I don't think you want to startle any machine. They're much more dangerous than a regular animal.
No, that's kind of the thing you learned how to
I
live
want
with
you
it.
to find some rocks.
Okay,
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how.
oh man, I got a rock.
Those will
I
do.
got 3 rocks.
Follow.
My god, there are rocks everywhere!
Know how your visual thing works in Ignore for the most time because
Sorry, it's just I'm seeing all those icons and my brain's like, why can't I hold all these rocks?
you can, but it's like
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps.
which I will never use because I don't like that. It's like,
Warn the herd and send them
Yeah, it's like, what is your stealth method? Picking one
Yeah.
off each at a time.
I mean, there's ability where you can just make a signal that makes them come to you, and I use that because then you can easily just
Move away before they
use
get
them.
there.
Wait for my signal.
Now you actually want them to come towards you, and then
Oh,
you just
so fuck
definitely-
stealth.
No, like you literally just wait at the edge of the I probably should have paid attention that I have to this stuff.
You said to
Aloy,
wait.
I told you to stay put. You'll have to try again.
Wait, what happens if you just step off again and the same cutscene happen?
Yeah, I think.
Do it. Now throw it at him. Throw it at him directly, please. Oh.
But you can pretty much do what he's doing right now to just lure them, and then it's
Yeah,
just
but I meant like
that's
throw
it.
the rock on him, like
Yeah.
at him directly. When he comment that you hit him.
There. Come, girl. It's safe now.
You could just climb down. I mean,
Yeah, it's like
got
there's small
legs.
damage, but it's really forgiving,
Harvest
which
the
I like.
kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
at least this isn't as brutal,
Good.
being machines.
Now,
Yeah.
gather
Well, this
stalks
is probably
of
how
wood
they're
and
getting around
plants.
the age rating limitations, like Red Dead Redemption.
I mean, you also fight against other humans.
And metal shards.
Yeah, but hunting wise, you don't actually have to be when you're
Yeah.
gutting them out and all that.
If you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Crafting is definitely now or not.
Here. Stay low in the grass and be quiet.
Ah, just like Assassin's Creed. The second you step in the grass, you're invisible.
Yeah.
The Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even
Call that weaker?
kill a hunter if she's
It's
careless.
because it's pretty much just a horse.
Its hide is thick.
That's no horse.
It's vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
The neck? I would not be targeting at the eye. Like, that's not a very good spot to hit.
Yes. How did you guess that?
It's glowing.
It showed me.
But that plaything? Keep firing!
It just stands there, doesn't even react.
Yeah, it's like they take a bit to react.
Oh, I appear to have been shot. No bother.
But, yeah.
Much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy. The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
But should we? Okay, but must we?
Yeah, we're good people.
Because his little legs are so slow.
It's like, why are you suddenly faster? I've been
Because for
running
story
up-
reasons, something's gonna happen to me in the next 5 seconds.
What? No. Really think they kill off your mentors that quickly?
And father? Nah, why would they do that? I bet you dev-wise, it's like, ah shit, yeah, we're really copying notes off of God of War. We gotta do something to fix this. If they're horses, they're not gonna do anything, right?
I can do nothing.
I mean, horses still attack if you feel threatened.
And kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede. And it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
Even if you did, how do you plan on carrying him back? Gotta force the player not to use combat.
I can take on this, just watch us.
I've got a rock. I'll be fine.
Which I don't do suspicious, like, yeah, even the lower limits, if you stupidly play around, you can actually get killed for them still. And yeah, you can also see like the patrol paths, which
You need to do this slowly and quietly.
So it's not
you
quite
don't
the
really need to watch the patrol paths. Just, you know, wait for them to be somewhere else and then sneak through because it's
general, you know, stealth observation.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 5 this ain't.
uh,
And that's peak stealth.
I think it just needs to get to him because
Kind of sad that I'll never really get a chance to stream Metal Gear 5. It's too long. It's way too long of a game. Even if I really
how many
wanted to.
hours would it be?
It's such a commitment because, okay, there's a lot of side stuff going on at the same time with the main game, so it's hard to tell what stuff is filler and what's actually story-based stuff. There's a lot of times we have to actually sit back and listen to audio logs to get the story. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a stream-friendly game. The gameplay is fantastic if you're playing in your own time, but you just can't stream it. Also licensed music, so fuck me.
They just have everything in there, yeah.
The game is fantastic. Like, I recommend it generally, even if you might be missing out on story context. But, damn.
How is this?
Follow me.
Quickly just go back. No, come on.
Now we gotta take a different route. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I love escort missions.
Good thing is like the stuff is forgiving, so even
Oh.
if they see you, they're like, did I see a thing? I'm not sure.
So I'm assuming for visibility, those little yellow sparkles indicate there's a hiding spot?
It's pretty much the tall red grass because we're a ginger.
Okay, but there's also that tree there where that robot was just at. That was also twinkling a bit. Oh no, I think it's the robot itself? Oh, whatever. Particle effects are weird.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Except they won't.
Forgive me. I just want to...
Boy! Seal your
Hey, Adrian. It's been,
Adrian.
how long?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She is motherless. Come now.
Oh yeah, right, there's a Lego Rising game happening. I forgot.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm very mixed with the existence of the game, because it's like, okay, neat, the game looks fun, but at the same time I'm like, this is so niche. Only fans of Horizon are gonna play this game.
Yeah.
I don't think the game's gonna sell well.
I
It's
know
like,
the way.
why is it exclusively a Horizon-themed game? I feel like it could have fitted for a general theme.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no to its existence, it's just odd.
Yeah. What I saw is like the people are excited, like, oh, that's actually going to a good way to get people into the Horizon franchise if you play it with a friend.
Stay away.
Well, have they not already by giving away the game for free during COVID? Because they did. I've got this game for free on my PS5. That's 4. Also, good catch.
Yeah. And there's also your military choose what path you take kind of thing.
I would have just dropped it.
Hey,
Too fast.
away from there. Back to picking berries.
As in case you're wondering, if you
Let me handle
would shoot at his head whilst would intercept and snipe your shot.
I'll get it.
Why?
Should have gone for the head.
Yeah.
Why am
Yeah,
I
if it was me, legit, my answer would have been dropping the rock.
It's not the time.
Gotta be better than them.
my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do
What
I
are we
do
going
it?
to do?
Tell me.
Gotta give you motivation, damn it.
Proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs...
Oh, that's an interesting detail.
Boo?
Yes.
I'm assuming the same applies to Ally here as well.
Then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
I hope she keeps that goal in mind, because that's a hell of a goal to dedicate your entire life to.
That's actually a cool detail later on.
Yeah, because why would you, poke the spike at your kid?
No, but Aiden, about the crows.
Oh yeah, the feathers. It's like, yeah, that is a neat detail. Whether it's intentional or not, we're not sure.
But they thought stuff in advance.
No, good for them if they did. It's like, yeah, great. It's fantastic. More of that, please.
Like,
What?
a lot of them is like, for me, I was like, yep, that they actually set this up here.
Gonna need a montage.
It's the fastest way to become a ranger.
I'm wondering if this is in engine. This is happening, or it's pre-rendered.
And I think it's an engine, didn't we? Oh, you mean if it's just running?
Like, there's a lot of cuts going on here, so I'm wondering how much is loading. Okay, it is pre-rendered. There you go. That's the answer. It's probably pre-rendered, but using in-engine graphics.
Yeah. Probably the best way to do it, and just have it feel the same.
Seamless. I mean, that's a given one.
Oh yeah. Right.
I would have picked a dagger for that one. So much can go wrong there for being that close.
I don't know such a thing.
Huh. You want to show the power of the PS5, I guess. So, you can't enter this home, as Adrian just mentioned, which is odd.
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Hey, door shuts behind you,
yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
So you can probably see inside the window, I'm guessing. There's like an open window on the right, I think.
It's like, I mean,
Get the photo mode out. I think this game does have one. Oh no, they
No, they are
closed
shut.
all the windows. Fuck you! You can't go inside.
okay.
Right, that's 1 point to God of War. You're allowed to enter the house whenever you want to.
yeah, you also have a spear now, so
Yay!
this the hell is it? Yeah, melee combat doesn't really good, so
Isn't he
shoot
here?
stuff with your bow.
Where's he gone to?
Well, I'm assuming it gets better when you have better gear. Maybe.
No, because
Doing up there?
I think in the DLC you get a
Standing there.
better
What's going
spear,
on
but
with him?
That doesn't fix the core game.
yeah, and
Aloy,
And props to them for prioritizing a different way because most people
Yeah.
probably would be trying to do the combat way anyway. Because you have compassionate,
Yeah.
brash, and
Logical.
logical.
yeah, and
we must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt.
yeah, I'm not going for that often.
But I fear there's a lesson I failed.
It's always the niche ones. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, of course I didn't do that. I couldn't be asked.
I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the embrace.
So I'm curious, like, how much do your choices actually impact the story? Because I get the feeling it probably doesn't.
What were we talking about?
Doesn't at all. It's just like how you express yourself.
You will meet me there.
I mean, okay, fine,
Beyond the
but
verge of Mother's heart.
why waste resources on this type of thing where you could just have a preset dialogue
Yes.
thing?
Now be on your way.
Yeah, but it's
Like, this is fine if you want to get more story out of it. I don't mind
Yeah.
that. It's when you have choices of emotion reactions. It's like, that would normally determine how characters evolve, but that's not how this works.
Are you worrying about what happens
yeah.
after the proving?
What happens is clear.
Like, stuff like this is fine if you just want to get more of the story, or just move along and continue the game, because people have different focus.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't.
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
Yeah.
If you say so.
I think there's a reason why her name is Odd Grotta. What part of her is odd?
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. Tripcaster
Goddamn Latin.
Trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Hooray, side quest. Sorry, that didn't take long.
If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Yeah. I should bother with the hunt thing.
The embrace.
So,
I think it shows you.
That'll change after the proving.
hey, you want to save on that campfire? I ain't gonna go away till you. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Didn't I quick save?
Yeah, but it's just the thing was telling you to do so there, but whatever.
Oh.
Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows.
So curious.
Find a herd.
You played this game before you got the new PC, right?
Yeah.
Any significant improvements in performance with your current one?
Hard to tell because it's been a while and I kind of have been invested in my mind, which
Fair.
looks quite good. So
I mean, this game, this
Yeah.
already looks really good in my eyes.
it's like no, yeah.
I mean, this one was definitely made for the PS4 in mind. It was meant to sell it, pretty much. It was the console seller
Yeah.
game. Pretty sure, next to God of War.
Yeah, I think probably. But yeah, Forbidden West looks fucking gorgeous. But yeah, it also looks really nice. For doesn't really need to be much more than this. Can I already take you instead down? Let's find out. Not the silent strike already.
Nope, can't shank him. No, you cannot.
Can you stop looking around really? Thank you.
That's no logic of stealth. Still applies here. No matter how much noise you make, they can't hear shit. So does the color of the eye determine anything?
Yeah, it's like if the alert status if they're aggressive and so on.
Okay, so now they're wary, I guess. It's an app's description. Pokemon. They're like the most common, like, of-common Pokemons you can get, like, in the early games, pretty much. They're literally rats, so... about on par with Bidoofs, I say, although Bidoofs are worse.
And yeah, there's also like the figure out we can shoot off these canisters, which means you're guaranteed to get that resource from them because you shut it off.
Oh, you get extra resources for hitting specific targets.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, good. Stops you from just insta-killing every single one of them. Though, I imagine at some point in the game, I can see this happening already because it's got a crafting system. There'll be at some point where you need specific materials and there'll be an enemy you've been killing super efficiently because you're wondering, why do I need this material? It's useless. And then you finally find that use and you're like, for fuck's sake. No, Plumber's playing on easy. So,
I'm playing on easy. So, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine difficulty-wise, I can only see it just be a tweak on the how much health you have and damage, pretty much.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I can't see their perception and stealth be improved, right?
And maybe if they don't think so because I would you change that.
No, man. Each their own. If you want a harder difficulty, go right ahead. Especially if it's like a game you're really familiar with, you know, each their own. For me, it's like first time playing any game. Yes, play on easy, because I want to know the game before I even think about challenging myself. Because it may ruin the experience going hard.
That's fair. I was thinking I want a bit of a challenge, but for streaming I kind of want to do this on easy because then I don't die stupidly as often and I don't need to do side content to keep up my leveling. I can just
no, Adrian, neither of us have streamed Dark Souls. I don't plan to doing so. It's not a franchise for me. Mildly curious with Bloodborne, but that's mainly because of the theming and the aesthetic from it, rather than the actual gameplay, so... eh.
Yeah.
No, Souls-like games aren't for me. I don't like it. Like, Cuphead's probably the closest exception to that in the terms of being the whole game is difficult, that's the point. But Cuphead is like such a nice aesthetic, I would be tolerating to learn it.
Yeah, I played a bit and but then I had other stuff to do and then I never got back into it because that game takes time for me to familiar. Yeah. Took my time in Elden Ring, but yeah.
Well, an outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
It does look like him.
Yeah.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you
Oh yeah, it is. It's uncanny.
what can I say?
I'm sure there's a lot of accidental faces.
I'm cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
I actually thought I needed to do this now.
Ooh. So is it a slingshot or a crossbow?
Kind of.
So it's like it's both. It's both a slingshot and a crossbow at the same time somehow.
Tripcaster. Practice how to use it someplace else, alright? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Let's see
Will you
what
be
happens.
around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay.
I do wonder how they use the tech here for their survival stuff, because this is a hard concept to execute, you know, using robots in a survivalist environment. It's like, you don't really get a lot of practical stuff out of robots because they're specified parts for the robots, so there's not much repurposing out of them unless you already know how they work inside and out. This is a very difficult concept to execute correctly.
I've got what I need.
Yeah, they
Time to meet Rob.
kind of make it. It's like. I mean, they just kind of cancel it a bit, to be fair, but.
Like basic stuff, like you know, Ally mentioned a second ago with lenses and such. You can repurpose that for, you know, magnifying lens, telescopes, or you know, a source of heat. You know, as a magnifying lens. But yeah, this stuff is kind of hard concept to execute correctly, and it's very easy to do it wrong so easily.
Yeah, and I mean, some of the other there's like a type that are pretty much just tinkerers that make more use of them, but they're just like, yeah, we figured out how to make stuff out of them, and
I mean, the biggest theme I've noticed that everyone seems to be using them for is either for cosmetic stuff, which makes sense, or just as armor plating, which makes the most sense out of anything out of this, really.
But yeah, they really like this part called the machine heart, and I don't know what actually it is, but people really value this, and it's like
it's the thing that makes it live. It must be the most important part out of the entire thing.
That's so stupid, better.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace.
I thought they would have bothered making the character models look wet. In this era, they totally would have. Am I asking for too much?
Maybe, but like this, I think it was still like a double A instead of triple A game.
I guess.
So
I mean, I can see
some kind of stuff.
I can see the water is reacting to her. I can see it dripping off the character model, but they're clearly not wet.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Lost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not going to happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I can tell this is a new experience for these devs. Something like that. Actually, who are the devs? Because I bet you have never heard of them before.
I think Gorilla just got.
Let me see.
So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
Still a while to go before dark.
Guerrilla Games. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see what else they've done. Probably not a huge library. Oh, they did the Killzone games. Okay, so... Okay, they have experience making games, but not a massive library. Couple of random GBA titles. Not GBA, sorry, Game Boy Color specifically. Yeah, the most experience is Killzone, but that's a first-person shooter. So yeah, large open world, proper story-focused game. Yeah, I could see why they struggled a bit here. I mean, now we're in the proper gameplay part of it. Most character cutscenes are the automated mouth movement type interactions. Very Mass Effect.
Yeah, I don't think that stuff is expensive.
Oh, it is. It's just it's a difficult balance to prioritize on which scenes should be properly hand animated and which scenes to be automated.
Spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new, something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years, follow the path. It's not far.
Okay.
That cabin.
Oh, Death Stranding. Neat. It's like, I know Death Stranding. I played that game. I liked it.
The sort of
Oh.
machine you're hunting.
It's a very different game. Don't expect a lot out of it because
Yeah,
it's a very slow game. I like it for what it is.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest parts.
Like it's definitely one of those. It's a chill game. Like not a lot happens in it, but when shit does happen, oh, it's the best thing ever. Yeah, it's a very, I want to say, community game kinda. It's single player, but it does have online elements that are very supportive. There's no reason why you shouldn't have these elements on, pretty much, because it makes your life
I
easier.
like that you can turn them off.
Yeah, you can turn them off. You make your life hell though.
Right?
Yeah.
Talent strike already? Yeah.
How about you check your skill tree and find out?
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah.
I appear to being shot.
Yeah, it's like, and there's me just. Oh god, I have so much stuff
Just-
that
just
I'm
smack
used
it.
to. God, I can't even. Wow. Right?
Much farther now.
Okay, I actually have skill points. Give me stuff.
If I had to guess, Adrian, maybe they were just trying to future-proof the engine just in case they wanted to change directions. Who knows what happens in the development of a game? Maybe they were playing for it to be open world initially with Killzone or others. You never know. Game development is weird. So it's probably better to just play it safe than not at all.
Yeah.
Don't want to make a certain Frost engine go bad.
That's concentration. Okay. I have some of the stuff I'm used to. Go.
Better than nothing. Fuck this rock.
Kills in the past are theirs.
They
And tomorrow they will hunt again.
won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your
Oh.
death.
Neat.
Careful.
I wouldn't know. I never played this game. You got an extra skill tree apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, the Traveler one.
There was actually some nice stuff in there. Because I remember this one was kind of really valuable.
You're not supposed to have that. I mean, whatever. If it makes the experience a bit smoother, then we'll take it.
An entire lodge wrecked. Why, sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy.
I mean, she could. Give her 5 minutes.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide.
Alright, dumb element of question, but I'm also critiquing. So the thing's called a saber-tooth. Do they have history here where they had actual saber-tooth tigers? Or are they just... Did they just make it up? Like... I'm sorry, asking the real questions here.
They actually just make it up. At least the Noah should be, because they shouldn't have another name. And did this change? Did it change key binding?
Yeah, you're all technically on a new PC right now, so your key bindings probably haven't changed.
And it's like, did they change how it works from like the second game because I'm kind of just confused. It's like muscle memory is filling me hard right now.
Oh man, Adrian, don't tease me something I can't have. I want to see a mock of that. You just made a comparison that most of the robots here do seem to line up with the original Power Rangers like Megazord thing. It's just like, shit, we got all the animals. We got the saber-toothed tiger. I'm assuming there's a Triceratops. There's probably a mammoth somewhere around here. I know there's a T-Rex, so we got everything we need.
Yeah. Yeah, probably should have prepared more traps.
Man, they're giving me a hard challenge straight away.
And yeah, I think they changed findings because my muscle memory is really kicking it hard right now.
I'm surprised bird damage actually works on these guys. I mean, they gotta make it fair. But it's just like, it's a robot. They don't burn. They overheat, I guess?
Yeah.
I would have done that, actually. If you force the robot to overheat, it would actually slow down, because it's not actually performing at its peak. It's overheating.
Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to again. Also, at some points, please, when I'm standing at the edge of a cliff and look like I'm going to jump down, remember I don't have a shield that catches my fall anymore.
Okay, yeah, Adrian just confirmed the theory. we just needed a Dragon Zord, and we have Green Ranger representation.
Okay, how of it? A lot of those are actually from the second game.
Still. They could do it. Who knows? Third game, they'll do a combiner.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you.
You need to think of your life after the question, goddammit. You lived your whole life towards this. You gotta think what happens afterwards?
No.
I.e., do some extra side quests before the story continues. Yeah. Actually, are there missable side quests?
I don't think so.
I hope not. I feel like a story sequence like this probably has a couple of missable ones. You will. The benefits in hindsight after seeing the entire story of the thing, revisiting. Makes you question whether the experience gets better or worse.
Oh, that's good fine.
Yeah, I should spend it wisely.
Okay, this for that. Need to remember what's what again.
You can check key points if it's throwing you off so much. Proceeds not to doing that.
Okay. No, it's like plant wise.
Okay, but it's like in combat, like if you're fighting against muscle memory, you should probably fix that because you don't want to suffer the whole way through.
Yeah, but I actually realized that This is something that I didn't bother to do.
Oh,
But
did they change
I
the
actually
keybinds
was-
between the games?
Yeah, I was annoyed that double tapping movement made you dodge more because there's some precise
Oh,
platforming, and it's
yeah.
like, okay, one step more, and no, Elo, you just why did you dive down this cliff?
There's a reason we don't do this shit anymore. I'd say double tapping for any dodge movement works better in a 2D space, but at the same time, that same issue still happens. I just feel like in a 2D space there's a slight better level of control. I still don't like it. Yeah, they really don't want you to be up close and personal with this one, which I get why. It's to force players to have a different playstyle, even though this is pretty much it's just, you know, Skyrim Archer build. But yeah, I'm glad they at least leave you a, you know, it's a desperation option for melee combat, but they want you to do it this particular way. That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah. It's like, no, and this is how they advertised it. Take down giant robot dinosaurs with bow and arrow.
With careful strategy, not brute force.
And dodge rolls. Lots of dodge rolls.
Aloy, we must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
It also,
All
I think, makes sense that she gets it early based on the fact that she knows how it works, but then it's always like, what is this thing?
Yeah, you give it to her early, it gives her time to get used to the concept and knows how to use it. But if you do it after this sequence and quickly learns how to use it, it doesn't make the player question its value, I suppose.
Yeah.
Something like that. They give you time to understand what it is, how it works. If you do it, you know, later on, it kind of lessens the impact.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No.
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back.
What's wrong with that?
It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Good riddance. Fair.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time.
I have a literal tracking device on my head. I will find you, Ross.
Every time. I'll be wearing this when
You won't be able to find me after this. Goes off screen. How the fuck did he? I need the context of that guy because I keep mentioning the whole over there thing as well. I can't reference a thing without actually knowing what it's from.
Yes, you can. I do this all the time.
First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Good day, gentlemen.
Mhm.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come.
So, how do they know that she's an outcast? I'm assuming she doesn't have any tribal markings. Is that what it is?
I think she's the only red-haired girl through the boat. We're like, hey, that girl with frost. That's
okay, that's not really how that works in the real world.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe it's the markings.
She doesn't have any.
Also, I think the tribes aren't that big that most people don't know each other, so...
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I get that she's grown up with other people-ish, but... Those guards would not know her, so how would they be able to tell that she's an outcast? Unless it's like, oh, you don't live in here, you're an outcast.
Yeah.
It's a very specific message, Superman. I'm not sure if it's the best one, but it's a realistic one.
Oh. You haven't aged today.
I was wondering, it's just like, oh man, will they age him up? No. I mean, they didn't do much with Host either.
Yeah, but it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, it's like 20, isn't it? But yeah,
now you're equal to my size, which makes this A-okay if we date now. Hey, people needs clothes.
Yeah.
Preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Right, and with that, I shall now establish your tab.
I mean, I can tell you.
Is there a physical... okay, there's some difference.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
So where did she change clothes right now?
Never had anything like this before.
I'm not sure how much has changed because I can get a good look at the two. I'm assuming it's literally just like an extra layer of cloth or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably not an entire outfit change.
It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
You can probably hear it from here.
About envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land.
Of course there is. Resident Evil got that like day fucking one. Of course this one had the same treatment. I'm more shocked of like, where are they getting the model designs for these? Where are they outsourcing this shit? There's a question whether it's baked into the game or they're just custom models.
I mean, on one hand, I get it why people are into Aloy, but then I was like, come on, people.
Literally, the second a female character exists, gotta make a nude mod out of it.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts.
Who are you, stranger?
I've never met you before, or you'll find equal deal goods.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you.
Never find a better price around here that I don't know of.
And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
No, thank you. They have good stuff outside of this tribe.
I'm positive I can find a better deal elsewhere, maybe from outside the area.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
They don't look it.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King.
The kingdom of far, far away.
Hold your fruit, Nora faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaran, not Karja.
It's not a fruit, it's a vegetable.
The 13th Sun King was a murderous bum. He was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Carja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now.
I actually forgot how fresh it still was.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
It's not that crowded. You can clearly see him. Ah, excuse me. Out of the way. Ah, it's so. There's barely any room around here. Excuse me, fine sir.
Used to be an...
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
To feel like innocent outcast.
Wearing one of these?
It's like, oh my god, there's like more than 2 people here. This is crowded.
Forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're none. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later.
Meet me at the bar.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Now let me introduce you.
Alright, which Norse did you steal that from?
Protected.
Skyrim called. They want their armor back.
It has to be. The vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life takers and machine breakers to a one. Might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Well, if I stand a bit further back, then
I should make my way to the
should be easier because you have a hammer, I have a bow, and you're not wearing a helmet.
I also have this handy stick that is perfect for your head.
You're smart. You're obviously capable, and well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
He's complimenting you.
Yeah.
If you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Shit, anyway. Stop criticizing the game before I can.
Killed? No.
I don't think he specified that she was killed, right?
Yeah, they took her.
Yeah, it just said that she was captured. That was it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing too. So, see you around, maybe?
Much smoother than other people trying to do this. Sorry, you can't go on the stage. It's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Wait, where's he going? I swear, if he beats you through the place, because he's going through a complete different route.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
honor, light its flame.
Hey, Bast is still an asshole.
Give it a minute.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky.
You ever done one of these before? These Chinese lanterns?
No, but I kind of want to do. Look cool. Like
I've done
just
one.
look nice.
It was pretty neat. it's a weird thing. It's just a tiny hot air balloon, but it's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
It's just like, how is this? This feels pretty hefty. I mean, it's light, but it's like, there's no way this can. Oh, off it goes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there you are.
Hello, Owen.
You know my name. Guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange?
Steam overlay.
Must be this
Oh,
festival.
wait, this show this?
Yeah, because I'm technically desktop capturing, so.
Oh. I thought I'm game capturing because obviously the other wouldn't work.
No,
I've never seen
how does the technicality work? I'm trying to think how Discord handles this, because this is capturing via Steam. No, you got me. That overlay shouldn't be showing up, but it did.
Okay, then I need to set myself offline next time.
I don't remember it showing up before. I mean, it should have at some point. Or maybe I just never brought it up.
You know as much as I do. Go to
Doesn't
those
matter.
places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain.
Trying to think.
Did your
I'm not sure if there's anything important with this, but I know that all it is kind of important for the beginning, so that's all.
Well, considering he's the first person that has another one of these things, yeah, pretty important in my eyes.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
That's not ominous. It's like he knows something's going to happen.
Yeah, it's like, I see you there foreshadowing now even more clear than otherwise.
That's about as on par with receiving a message from your friend of, don't go to school tomorrow. Why?
Can I call the police? Yeah, and I will try to get all the police stuff out. Let's ship it to the full proving receipt time-wise.
You still have time. We're now in the full hour and a half now.
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
What is with this animosity?
With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
And that matters why?
Scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
And there's no safe point here, right?
Yeah, no.
Does the fireplace count?
Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in don't belong in the proving.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Have you actually been out there?
Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Is that all you can think about?
In your face when I knocked that
That's the only thing he's ever done in his life, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that
Hers or yours? The fact that you just wounded a girl. That's your achievement?
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep.
Oh, I can't wait for reality to hit him hard.
Oh yeah.
Me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
I always love it when a little shit gets his comeuppance.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get the double bed. Wait, you've got the only... No, there's a single. There's another single. There's a lot of doubles around here.
Yeah. So,
I think
which is
there's
actually
only
an
two
upgrade
singles.
if you think upon it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got the luxury of your own bed.
Yeah, and I'm going to bother with Bala for reasons that you will see soon.
So, your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think?
Okay, okay, fast.
It would have been some fluff material.
Yeah.
Never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
What, not the usual ladies first line? I see they live on the concept of no safety gear whatsoever.
No. That's for the weak. Would be a shame if I tripped you and you fell to your death now, wouldn't
Slight tug to the foot, you wouldn't notice.
it? I mean, what are you going to do to me? I'm already an outcast, so...
I could just say it was an accident, and, you know. Oh no, it's the guy I insulted earlier, fuck.
Yeah.
Braves, ready yourselves.
What will it take to get you out of here?
There ain't no campfire nearby, mate.
Yeah. But to have some gun stuff. Okay, I need that.
It's about as on par as getting the double damage in Batman Arkham. It's like, it's an absolute must upgrade to get as soon as possible.
Oh. I was just doing that.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Is this not against the rules? Are there any rules?
Be a shame if I shot yours out of your hand. So is this timed, or does it not matter?
Eh?
Is this like timed, or does it not
I
matter?
don't think it's timed.
No, this is scripted.
Can't read comment from Adrian.
And he's mentioning how it's like, yeah, there would be other tribes, you know. It's supposed to be just a simple, yeah, the world is big, there would be other tribes. You're not just prioritizing on just the one. It's the question more of like, how much relevancy will these other tribes be? Will they be mentioned, brought up, involved? That type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Boss will win, Orvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now, that's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart.
Is that a challenge?
Dead last, then dead altogether.
Can you actually go the other way, or you
No.
Nope. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself!
Ah, yes, the best way to become a protagonist, by doing stupid shit. Consequences be damned.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Alright, you can see the others on the pathway.
Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
Oh my god, actual platforming. Parkour!
Yeah. It's kind of like a child that's a lot automated, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Same.
nice visual spectacle.
Yeah.
It looks a lot more natural than how Uncharted handles it. Ah, rope burn!
But it's honestly, I think it's actually important to us to finish ahead of Bass, because if he gets this, you know, Bruni Bobby, we're like, can we just make an outcast again? Yeah. Not stop sprinting, Eli. To just tackle. Yeah, something like that.
Not enough. Must be perfect.
Ah, god damn it. Almost. Okay, I'm assuming Adrian's mentioning this bit here, but you kind of need to, or else, you know, you won't be able to grip shit. But yeah, going down the ropes, that's a different thing altogether. Oh, whatever. It's probably because there are like too many cosmetics that probably do change how the hands look or something like that.
An outcast? Win the proving? Never.
Fuck's sake, you people.
For she is a brave now.
You did it.
Stop teasing like that.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar.
Wait a minute, that means I can... Hang on, let me quickly destroy the trophy again.
And now brave. Who is first among you?
Just stand there. I saw that. The arrow moved on the screen. That's a great logic, but we have no weapons.
They don't show the cutscenes, but we still have an arrow on the back because we just were hunting.
Ah, a great plan with 2 minor issues. 1, we have no bows, and 2, we have no bows. I know that's redundant, but I just thought it was so important to bring up that we have no bows.
It's fine.
We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
One thing I do enjoy compared to the second game, in second game, people wear helmets as armor, and you can't headshot them as easily.
Oh, so this ain't like Metal Gear, where they actually... So I do like there's a mechanic in Metal Gear 5, like, in the early game, a lot of the enemies don't wear helmets, but if you're pretty consistent getting headshots, eventually they do actually learn, oh, we should probably wear more helmets and shit to actually protect ourselves, because this guy keeps getting good headshots on us. The enemies like dynamically change depending on your tactics, and they want you to encourage to experiment and change methods.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh no, there's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
I kind of wish like there'd be some game that adds this level of realism. You should be allowed to, quote, well, take down an enemy by just shooting him in the legs. Because if you just shoot a guy in the legs, he's out of the picture. He ain't getting back up.
Yeah, and what people don't realize, the other way that goes in your legs, if that's, damage open, you bleed out fast.
Yeah, you're buggered. If that leg is injured, you're down. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck this rock. Throw his rock in aggression. Model technicalities.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
It's no different than earlier.
You got like 20 of the people, so...
Oh shit, he's got a gun! Probably very limited amount of ammo, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, character I barely knew.
Also, no, Blast, not you.
Oh no! Anyway. And then nothing of value was lost.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised that their masks are probably in reference to Killzone. It's an easy one to make.
Probably, yeah.
Yoink! It's like Just Cause 2 all over again. I'm keeping this, you can't make me drop it. Huh, interesting. Yoink. Now to add it to my collection, I shall not place this on my other ear. Okay, now that's actually cooler. I'll take that instead. I can't. You're holding my head in place. Probably be easier if you just kicked him off the ledge.
Yeah.
Come on, headbutt him.
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Ooh, got lucky there with the neck scar.
Yeah.
I thought the main character playing was called Horizon. Last name Zero Dawn. What do you mean Horizon can't crawl?
mean, it's like it does have a bit of the double title problem, but then there's a bit invest, and then it kind of makes sense again now because this, Horizon, but Horizon's also generic and yeah.
Oh, I've seen Aliens. I saw that reference a mile away.
Suppose you pay attention how much is actually foreshadowed, and I understand now.
Oh, there probably is. I'm not catching any of it because I've never played this game.
Yeah.
And that's your first case of PTSD. Hope you enjoy having that for the rest of your life. Oh, that next scar is gonna torment her for the rest of her life for sure.
Is it gone?
I don't know. There should be something there. I would have left that as character detail.
And I know your hair is great, but can wait.
Oh no, her phone was taken away.
That is a nightmare thought.
My HUD, no. Actually, it would be funny if you're playing right now, the UI is completely gone.
It'd been really cool. I know you can reduce it by a lot. Maybe.
Where's the nearest save point?
I assume it's about autosave.
Keep going. You still got a few minutes before you need to do anything. There's a fireplace.
Is it the right one?
Yeah, but we don't know where the autosaves kick in because I don't think there was an icon for it.
It's like it's after a story mission, it should save.
Is that not a save point right there, or no? Damn. Why would they not have a campfire on the inside of a building? That'd be ridiculous.
I mean, if it's not ventilated correctly, you shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Adrian. Check your load save button. I'll tell you when the last one was at. Because it won't do it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that is literally when you pick up the thing. So you can stop right here. This is perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to stop.
Fantastic. Thank you, Adrian.
So, yeah, we're out of the tutorial stuff, which I kind of be like, oh, that's more than I thought. And it's like, okay, we still did it on the 2 hours, good.
Yeah. We're trying to pace ourselves here. We've only just started. All right. Yeah, there's the thumbnail preview. Still mad at myself I couldn't make a better thumbnail, but would you be surprised getting assets for this game is actually difficult? Do what you can. Alright.
I like that Adrian points out the same thing as you.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. If I did say I had Knuckles, I did with the featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. I felt more on par with that. Alright, cool. Right, yeah, that'll do for a stream. So check back on Wednesday for more Horizon Zero Dawn. So till then, bye all.